9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Take a drink of water first. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hello and welcome back to Pancake Plays To the Moon. Now, in our last episode, we saw that Johnny is getting worse, and we cannot make him want to go to the moon. And that required going around shouting, like, Johnny, go to the moon! And at one point, Dr. Neil slammed himself against the window and was just like, Johnny! So none of the things that they're doing are working to make Johnny go to the moon. And we're going to see why. And apparently our colleague has discovered some hidden medical records that we didn't know about. And yesterday, Johnny's lifeline was green, and now today it's orange. And I assume that means bad things, but I'm not a medical professional when it comes to heart rate monitors. And I thought when the little squiggly lines look the same, it's okay, but apparently it's the color that matters. So let's go ahead and move on. Right, that part we can do. I thought I left this at Johnny's bed. Oh yeah, where did you find that? I thought you shushed me. Temporarily unshushed. Oh, ain't I lucky. Well, I found the rabbit in the lighthouse last night. There are a bunch more of them there, and in the basement too. Ah, Alright, resume shushing. I'm not sure, we'll have to check on that. I see. Alright. Am I gonna have to wander around a bit more? Why are there no lights in this house? There. Kids are gone too. It's beautiful up there, but nothing there. What do I do? Better go see if Neil has any ideas. I already saw Neil. I saw Neil twice. He has no ideas. Well, at least the game didn't let me explore randomly. I see. Yes, I'm not sure. We'll have to check on that. Neil doesn't have any ideas. What do I do? Right, that part we can do. What if... Okay, I suppose so. Well, I already talked to Neil. What do I do now? Okay, we know it's for River. What kind of song is this? It's just 2 notes repeated over and over again. Oh, but Ma, I don't want to go to school. It's Sunday, dear. Shh, let them sleep. Turn it off, you giant doofus. Those two shouldn't have stayed up that late, but I should have watched them. Well, it's not an everyday circumstance. I know, but I'm just so exhausted. I'm sure you're even more so. I really need to take a seat. If there's anything you want to ask, let me sit down first. Are you sitting down? Oh, was there something you wanted to ask? You know, it's pretty unusual for someone like you to work here. With 2 children and all, I mean. It's not that bad, really. There's a school bus that passes through here. But how did you even end up here? Well, a few years ago, my husband passed away. What happened? He was in the army. They were the last batch deployed overseas. Sorry to hear. I panicked. Our savings were low and the job market was grim. Johnny saw my ad and offered me this job. I accepted with gratitude. This place was peaceful, too. It helped me with my grieving. Doesn't the government issue grants to war widows to help them get back on their feet? They do, and eventually I received aid. But by then, Johnny was starting to have trouble on his own. He needed my help. Tommy and Sarah liked this place too, and so we stayed. As for Johnny, he was glad as well. We're going to miss him. I think deep down, he really wanted a family. So what are you going to tell them about John? I don't know. I'll probably make something up, but it's no use. Kids are smart nowadays. They'll figure it out. Might as well. It's the nature of life. There's nothing to hide. This is your full-time job, isn't it? What will you do when this is over? What else is there to do? Find a job in the city and live on, I suppose. It's a shame, though. I'm going to miss Johnny in this place. Maybe I'll come back to visit every once in a while. Oh, hey. Before Johnny fell unconscious, he told me that you two would probably be coming soon. He said that he probably wouldn't get the chance himself, but he wanted me to tell you thanks for him. So, thank you. What is it? It seems like our little Johnny here has some hidden records from the old days. Hidden records? Hidden medical records, to be exact. Apparently, during his youth, he was administered a large dose of enhanced beta blockers. And what luck! They tend to have this little side effect on a curious thing called memories. Beta blockers. Johnny didn't have a heart condition, did he? Apparently not. Which leads you to wonder if the side effects were intended to be merely just that to begin with. And in such a large amount. Its impact on his memories at the time of the administration must have been significant. You think that's what kept us out of his earliest memories? Well, it's not the machine, I'll tell you that. The maintenance department yelled at me for scolding them. So what now? I was just given the reconfiguration frequencies. This should get us past the blockers. And once we're in his childhood, it might finally be early enough to transfer his desire for it to work. Then what are we waiting for? But just one thing. Of course, there's always that one thing. In order to activate the new frequencies, we need a trigger. A trigger? Something that exists strongly in the bridging inaccessible memory. And we'll need to give it to John for him to stimulate his memory internally. But what do we know of? We've only gotten a glimpse of his childhood memories. And even if we found a childhood photo or something, John's unconscious. Yeah, back to square one. You know, this job hasn't been such a pain in the ass for me since Nora's case last year. Likewise. This is killing me. I'm going out to get some fresh air. Ahem. Forgot my coffee. Beta blocker. It smells. Quit barging in and out of doors. The roadkill, Eva. It smells. I know. It's your fault for running over it. What's going on? The children are still sleeping. Wait a minute. That last memory, the one we were stuck at. It was the same smell. What are you two talking about? The olfactory receptors are directly linked to the brain's limbic system, Lily. Don't you see what this means? What? He means that the smell is arguably the most effective sense for memory recall. We can use it as a stimulant to bridge childhood memories. And the best part, even though Johnny is unconscious, he's still susceptible. Oh, I can speak. I think I'm missing some vital contextual info on this whole thing. Alright, this is good. This is awesome. Now you just need to go fetch a piece of roadkill. Oh, no. Yes, I'll just... Wait, why should I fetch it? You're the one who ran over it. Exactly, I've already done my part. Oh, you miserable bastard. If it helps any, I have a pair of gloves you can borrow. They aren't really disposable gloves, but that'll probably change after this. Oh, squirrels. Oh, it's so gross. The kind of things this chef gets me into. It's not safe to just bring in a piece of germ-infested roadkill like this. There's a valve container in the car. It'd at least make its odor controllable. Where are you going? I gotta go take a leak. What a mess. The crash shook everything up. Let's see. Ah, here it is. Received valve container. What's this though? Now to get some of that dirty roadkill. This... painkillers? Ugh. Oh, hey. Did you get the roadkill? It's ready. Great. Go get it set up and I'll be right back. Neil? These painkillers, I think they're yours. Hey. May I ask why you're on them? I wasn't gonna tell you, but... Oh, this is embarrassing. A few days ago I walked into a concrete wall. You just walked into a wall like that? What can I say? I was in deep thought. You know how deeply I think. Those are some rather strong pills, Neil. And it's a rather strong concrete wall. 'Twas a match made in heaven, I say. Anyways, you got the roadkill, right? Let's hurry. John's dying back there. Neil? You aren't addicted, are you? Are you kidding me? I'd overdosed before I'd sink into that level of contrived mess. Wow, that's messed up. I hope he isn't addicted. So when we get to that exact point, I'll send the signal. When I do, I want you to release the valve for about 3 seconds. Certainly. About time you showed up. Have you made sure the germs are sealed off? Fully sealed and filtered. Not like it'd matter to a dead man. You should know that Johnny's condition is deteriorating fast. This might be your last chance, you two. Whatever you do in there, good luck. Luck's the last thing we need. Act 3, they shine their lights at the other lighthouses and at me. Let's go. To think this little thing is causing us so much trouble. I just want to kick it into outer space. I suppose all we can do now is send the signal and hope. Alright, and there is where we're gonna stop for a bit. I need to take a break. And then we'll be back in the next video. Thank you for watching Pancake Plays to the Moon.